Hi, it's Kirsty here. Just thought I'd put a little short video together, some upper body, shoulder strength and back of the arms using some dumbbells. Just for a quick 10 minutes if you've got chance between jobs around the house or you want a little break. So we just do a quick warm up of our shoulders and our arms and then we'll start. So I'm just going to pop these down for a second. Okay, all right. So let's get a good posture. So making sure that we've engaged the tummy. We've got that pelvic tilt, so we're not stood at any angles. We're tilting the pelvis under, tucking the bottom under, pulling the tummy in. So you're going to have a nice tight glutes, nice tight bottom, and a nice tight tummy, just to support the body, okay? And you'll start to feel stronger once you start to use your core all around the middle here. So just roll the shoulders back. Lovely, just a few, and then roll the shoulders forward. Then we're going to get bigger, and we're going to take it on one arm, a nice big arm circle, backwards, a little bit of body rotation there as well. Just looking back as we take the arm back. Lovely, then the same on the other arm. We're going to go back. Lovely. And then we're going to come forward for a few arm movements. Lovely. And then we're just going to take the arm across the body and out. So across and out, across and out. Just warming up the back of the arm here just slightly. Just making sure you've got everywhere. Then we can take them forward and back. So we start warming up the shoulders. So we're rounding the shoulders, opening the chest, standing lovely and tall, coming up lovely and tall. That's it. Really take those arms back, opening the chest. And we're going to then just hold the hands here on our lower back, trying to get our elbows together. And you'll feel this stretch here. If you've been sat at a computer or reading magazines or on your phone or anything, we really need to just get these shoulders back and opening up the chest before we work out. Okay, then we're just going to go through some of the moves that we're going to be doing, just up and down here, up and down, but really squeeze the shoulders back and down. So we're trying to get those shoulder blades together at the back, warming up that upper back and the back of the shoulders. Okay, lovely. We're just going to take the arms across, just do a little bit of rotation of the back, get a little bit of body movement. Brilliant. Okay, lovely. And then just another roll. In fact, you can give yourself a lovely hug. We're not having many hugs these days, so give yourself a hug that way round as well. Okay, cool. I'm going to pop a little bit of background music on, and I'm going to pick up the dumbbells. So grab your dumbbells. This can be done seated or standing, so it's up to you. If you want to grab a chair, you can do. If you stand, you're going to use your core a little bit more than seated. Okay, so it's better for your posture, but we're not going to use the legs particularly today. So again, just check that you've got that pelvic tilt and that you've engaged the core and you've got a nice tight glutes, okay? So shoulders back, we are just going to do some shoulder shrugs, nothing more, okay? Nothing more than lifting the shoulders up to the ears. So we're starting to use our upper back and the back of the neck. So we're just lifting and lowering. That's it, just start. And then you can turn that into a little bit of a circle. And the idea is you're squeezing at the back, squeezing as you take those arms back. And we've just got the weight in our hands, taking the shoulders back. Good. Lovely. Then we're just going to go one arm up, one side, and one arm up the other side. Taking your time, and I don't want to see the shoulders lift. So just make sure your neck stays nice and long. The shoulders don't hunch up, so we don't get this sort of action. Okay, so if you are doing that, you might find that the weight's a bit heavy for you. So just go down a little bit on the weight. So we're working the top of our arm here. A couple more. Good. The arm doesn't have to be straight. It can have a little slight bend to it, okay? So it can bend, because it's not really the arm that we're working at the moment, it's the shoulder. Okay, next one, we are going to work the arm. I want you to tuck your arms into your sides, okay? All right, depending on your shape, you should be able to tuck them in and keep them there. Basically, what we don't want is the arms swinging out here, because that's not going to be as effective on our biceps, okay? So we just take them down and lift. Also, try not to do any rocking motion. Okay, try and stand, engage that core, keep that bottom nice and tight. and just lifting the arm towards the chest and down. So that's working our biceps. Good. So we only need to do about 10 to 12 of these each. And you can always pop the video back on again and do them again if you want to. Okay, our next one, we're going to go into like a calf stretch position. So front leg bent, back leg nice and straight. Now I want you to engage those shoulders and support your back by using your core. So it's a good workout for the body here as well. Glute nice and tight, back rounded, shoulders back, tummy in, and then we're taking the arm back, just one at a time. And we're going to just straighten and bend. If you notice, between my shoulder and my elbow doesn't move. There's no movement like this, not a swing. Okay, it literally is out, touch my hip, out, touch my hip. And we're working the back of our arms here, our tricep. Okay, so I'm going to look forward so my posture is okay, keeping my chest nice and open. So I'm not rounded, I'm not stood like this, leaning forward, I'm nice and up. Chest open, back supported by the core. Last one, brilliant. Let's reset on the other side. So, front leg bent, back leg nice and stretched. We're getting a little bit of calf stretch there as well. So we don't round, we're not working in this position. I want to see the chest open, shoulders back, like we did in the warm-up. Okay, tummy engaged, and then the arm just goes from hip straight. And if you can do this in front of the mirror, or in front of a black telly or something, you can just see that your shoulder to your elbow is not moving. So I'm going to look to the front to make sure my posture's okay, my shoulders are open, and I'm holding the core in to support the body. Okay, so it's more than just your arm that's working, but you should feel that in the back of the arm there. Couple more. Brilliant, well done. Okay, so we're going to go to our upper back and our shoulders. So we're going to do a shoulder press. All right, now a lot of people will start a shoulder press here and push all the way. It's good to start in like a, I call it a rugby post position. So your arms are shoulder height. Then you take them above your head and come back. Take them above your head and back. Okay, a couple of things I'll show you from the side. We don't want to be pushing the tummy forward, pushing forward every time. You want to stay lovely and still, lovely and upright. And the other thing is, you don't want to be in front of the face. You want to try and get as good a range of motion in your shoulders, and you want to come down and squeeze back. So it's that squeezing down behind you, working those shoulders. Hence why it's called a shoulder press. A couple more. Brilliant. And then lower them down gently. So we're just going to work the front of our arms here. So very similar to we raise them to the side. We're just going to raise them to the front. Don't need to go any more higher than shoulder height. So just shoulder height and down. I've got my knuckles pointing up to the ceiling and my fingers down to the floor, so that the wrist is sort of leading up. Good. Alternating. Again, pull that tummy in, tighten the glutes, and have the soft knees, which is just a little bend in the knees. So this is a front raise. Couple more. Good. Wonderful. So we should be feeling that by now. Okay. So we've got one that works the back of our arms, so the back of the shoulders and the arms here. So we need to sort of lean forward slightly, but don't round. Okay. We want to keep those shoulders nicely back. Bend the knees. Okay. My feet are about hip width apart. I'm leaning forward, shoulders back, not rounded. And then I'm going to lift my arms to the side. Okay. So we really are going to engage the core with this one, because it's got to hold you there. Shoulders back, arms lifted. Now if you notice my arms aren't straight, again, we're working the shoulder, not the arm. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Trying to open up the chest as much as possible. Not a great one for me. So, chest open, squeeze shoulder blades together. One more. And that's for the back of those arms. Those shoulders disappear. Okay, so there is a quick whiz through. So we've done basically lateral raise, frontal raise. We've taken them out to do the triceps. We've done some biceps, some shoulders. We've done all round. So well done today. You can redo that if you want, or pop it into your workout sort of once or twice a week. If you pick up, you're going to really get a stronger upper body and help with the bone health as well. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.